Okay, students, here's just a brief explanation on how this business works with uh, quadratic and rational inequalities. So here we go. Here's a guy that's diving in a pool, and he's going to dive, and he's going to go under the water, and he's going to come back up to surface and start swimming. So let's just say that these are locations in the water every so many meters, okay? Now, what I'm wanting to know is, where was he, at the water or below the water? So we're going to call this 0, then 1 meter, 2 meter, 3 meter, 4 meter, 5, 6, 7. When was he below the water or at the water? Well, it starts at 2, okay? And then he was below the water the whole time here. And at the water surface would be including the 6 and the 7. So in other words, I'll put a little check mark when it was true. He was at the water or below all the way through here, all the way through here, and it keeps on going, right? That's pretty easy to understand. Now, how about over here? Let's just say that we're soccer people, and we're thinking about the World Cup and all of that business. And so I want to know when the ball, it was hit by soccer man over here, okay? No offense to you ladies here, okay? So soccer man right here, he hit the ball. And I want to know when it was above 5 feet. 5 feet. Above 5 feet. Well, now we're going to use time as our measurement here. So these are like seconds, okay? We don't have to worry about counting them per se, but if you notice over here, at second 3, it wasn't above 5 feet, it was at 5 feet. So it's true here, 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 and not true there. So it was false, 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 true, 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 false, 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 false. So if I said, tell me all the values or the interval where the ball was above 5 feet, you would be talking about these time intervals in seconds. So if you understand these two pictures, the guy diving in the water or the guy hitting the soccer ball, then you really know what's going on. So with that in mind, let's dive into a little example. Okay, so now this is a quadratic inequality. Here's my quadratic in standard form, and then I don't have an equal, I have an inequality symbol. Now what I did is I factored it. So I factored it into these two factors. You may remember I said something about the importance of factoring in our work together. Alright, so now what I want to do is I want to know when this statement is true or false. So I am a simple man. Let's start out with something like 0. If I put a 0 in here, I'd have a negative 3 times a what? 0 plus 1 is 1. So I'd have a negative 3 times a 1. That would be negative 3. I want it greater than 0. I'm just going to say negative 3. Okay, we're multiplying. Oh, let's do 1. If I put 1 in there, I'd have negative 2 and 2. Well, that's, what is that? Negative 4. Okay. Let's put 2 in there. I'd have negative 1 and 3. Negative 1 and 3 is negative 3. Let's put the 3 in there. 0. Hey, it's 0. Let's put the 4 in there. 1 times 5 is 5. Alright, now let's go back the other way because I know you didn't want to do the negative. Negative 1 minus 3 is negative 4. Oh, that's a 0. So the product's going to be 0. Let's do the negative 2 so I didn't lose anybody. Negative 2 minus 3 is negative 5. Negative 2, that's a negative 1. Negative 5 times negative 1 is 5. Here is my question. When was it above the 0? What does that mean? It's when it was positive. So let's see. It's true here, not here. No, 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 yes, true. And by the way, it's going to continue to be true that way and continue to be true that way. Matter of fact, where does it seem to change? Or where does it change from the negative to the positive? Right here at these zeros. Now the zero's not included, so I'm going to put an open circle. Where are my true values? They're going out this way. They're going out this way. So it's a union of two different inequalities. Here x is greater than 0, or can I do this? 0 to infinity. And then here it was, oh, wait a minute, I had that wrong. That's a 3 right there. Alright, sorry, I went too fast there. And then here I have a negative 1 and negative infinity. So this is the orange solution in interval notation, but the orange solution is just a description of how I work the numbers and how I determined whether they are true or false all the way across here. So I hope this little video helps you get the gist of what we're talking about.